Hey guys, before we get into this video, I just want to mention, check out Mr. Ferguson Vlog. You can see it down here below. We're going to start back with our, quote, midweek quickies on the Mr. Ferguson Vlog channel. So I wanted to just announce that and let you guys know. Check it out if you're interested. Subscribe to that channel if you would. The Lord's been putting on my heart to do these once again and get back into the routine of doing them. I don't want to set a date of when you'll see them pop up, but if you subscribe, hit the bell, you'll know when I'm posting these midweek quickie videos. So just want to make that announcement. And now, enjoy the lawn care video. What's up, YouTubers? It's Mr. Ferguson here once again. Thank you guys for coming back for another video here in my lawn. Before we jump into the topic today, let me say that, man, it feels like summer again, which is not a good thing. We got a couple things we want to talk about as far as getting prepped for fall, getting prepped for laying down our new seed, our new lawn. But right now, man, it is brutally hot out here. I'm in the shade, so got to be careful how long I film because my phone will actually cut off. But we're back in the 90s, which is never fun or never a good thing here in North Carolina. So we've got another little taste of summer, but it's supposed to cool back down to the lower 80s, so we're looking forward to that. We have set a date, and that's one of the things we wanted to get into. Me and Mr. Kevin, each year, we decide to go into an aerator together. We share it. We do half a day aerating our lawns. We've set the date, and that date is going to be September 16th. So that is going to be my big throwdown day, which is important, and we'll talk about why that's important here in a second. But if you've not went ahead, if you're like me and you have to go and rent an aerator, a core aerator, which is what I like to do, pulling cores out of the ground, I think that's vital. It has definitely helped my lawn. Loosening the compaction is super important. But we've set the date, September 16th. We'll talk about why that's important in just a second. Before we do that, real fast, just want to mention the last week, the videos were phenomenal. We did 2 seed reviews, Jonathan Green Solar Green, Jonathan Green Dense Shade Mix. If you're looking at seed, if you're looking at options, go check those videos out. As well as new homeowners. If you're new to the whole lawn care scene, you're looking, where do I fit in? When do I start? If you're in the northern transition zone or north and you're looking at cool season lawn, now is the time to watch that video. We did it this past Wednesday. Check it out. It says get a lawn like this on the thumbnail, and it's called Homeowners Start Here. There's lots of videos out there that can help you. I'm not the only DIY YouTuber, but it gives you some pictures of where I started with my weed-filled lawn until what we have today. Plus, you got all the content history, but it sums it up pretty well in that one video, so go and check that out. And we're going to go out here in the front lawn today. We're going to talk about some of the things we've recently done and show you some update of some of the weeds and things up here in the front lawn. I mentioned it is brutally hot, so we're not going to be filming too long. I need to fix that scooter over there, but the plants are liking it. They're loving it. They're growing. We did a mow yesterday. I started, and we got 0.75 inches of rain 2 days ago, so that was awesome. But excuse me, I got rained on, so I had to finish it yesterday. I'm cutting at 3.5 inches, trying to, like I was saying, we're going to be aerating in the next couple weeks, so I'm trying, excuse me, man, drink a Coke for the first time in a long time. I don't normally drink Cokes, but the burpee's going on. But yeah, cutting at 3.5 inches, and we're trying to get it lower, so we get good seed to soil contact. And we'll talk about that more in a future video, but trying to lower the height of cut. But I want to update you guys over here on this section. As we've talked about and showed you last week in some of the seed videos, we're still seeing a lot of the browning of the Fusilade. Fusilade is still in effect. It has definitely slowed the growth of this whole right side of my lawn. All of this, everything that you see that is brownish, it's not from lack of water. It's from the Fusilade, meaning that I did it on purpose, trying to stunt, trying to prohibit the movement and the continued growth of the Bermuda. Being that we've now set a date of September 16th, I'm too nervous to go and do a second application. I know that I need to. I know that it's probably the wise thing to do if we really want to get rid of Bermuda. Now is probably time to do another Fusilade app. However, with how it's stunning the grass, it's not killing. I'm not seeing any die off like right here, like we did previously when we messed up, put too much Fusilade. I did the right amount, it seems, because it's been well over a week. and it has definitely highlighted and killed some of the Bermuda, I'm sure, but another application is probably needed, but I'm not going to go there. I'm going to play it safe, and if we have to deal with Bermuda, we may come back to it next year. As far as this is concerned, the other area we talked about is this nuts edge, is this what else do we say, poetriv, you know, is this some kind of weedy grass? What I did, which I mentioned in the last video, I hadn't told anybody, I took a little spray bottle. I don't have it with me, but it's basically like a little spray bottle. It's glass. My wife had it. She put little chemicals in it. I put about I don't know, 1.5 ounces of glyphosate, mixed it with water, put a little soap, surfactant, and I came and got down into these areas like this, which you can see the effects of it now, and got into it, sprayed it, and did so on the different sections of grass. Now, where it's not damaged a lot, likely I missed it, but here's the reasoning behind it. Mr. Ferguson, I thought you bought Sedgehammer. I did, and after looking at, you know, what's going on here, is it the tenacity, is it the Fusilade, what's affecting it? It turns out it was the tenacity that was really highlighting this grassy weed, whatever it is. I totally forgot I put tenacity down, but the point being, now that we've set the date for the aerator, I'm like, I'm not going to play around with this stuff. I'm not going to put the Sedgehammer down. It may not even kill it. I don't know. I don't have time to figure out, is it going to kill it or not? So I went nuclear. I took a little, I didn't do a backpack sprayer, and that's why we still have grass in some of these other areas here. But I did get up close to some of this, spray it with glyphosate, and just take it out. Now, some like this right here probably could get hit again, or could stand to be hit again, but some of the grass is going to get affected. So what does that mean? Yes, I'm going to have to plant more grass in some areas here of my front lawn for sure. This area, again, another one, we just torched it, get it out of here, get rid of it, be gone. And so it looks like now that I'm checking on it, we've got 90-degree heat as well. So with on top of glyphosate, it's going to handle this grassy weed. Looks like there's still a little bit right here that could stand to be hit another time or two, but that's what these spots are now. We've got dead grass that's going to be showing up. So that's kind of the update, in addition to the Fusilade that should be wearing off here soon, to where the normal grass should come back and be growing again, I hope. We're going to be aerating soon, so I just didn't want to play with this stuff. I wanted to kill the things, kill the weedy grass, get it out of my soil, and let's replant and have new grass grow in these sections right here, hopefully, and as well as these old, you know, Fusilade torched areas. Not too concerned about it because we're about to replant. But you can just see, you know, standing back here, guys, you can really see compared from here to over here back to the brick side of the house, green over here where this is like a tingy brown color, the Fusilade has really affected everything in this area. And we'll just look at all the highlighted Bermuda. If I just pick a spot like right here and put you down here, look at all that Bermuda. Sorry about the clarity, but everything brown there that I'm looking at, that you're looking at, is Bermuda grass. We've got a ton of Bermuda here, and that's where I'm saying the right thing to do probably would to do another Appa Fusilade and to really put it to this Bermuda grass. But I'm just nervous doing it. Number one, we're back in the 90s again. It's a very sensitive mix to put in your lawn. And if you look right here where we didn't spray any of the Fusilade, everything else is looking great right now. This whole section, you know, just mowed yesterday, it looks great, besides the little areas where we torched it with Fusilade. So so we're gonna just let it do its thing, come back, we're gonna aerate it. What I'm likely gonna do is soon I'm gonna make a video, probably Wednesday, talking about, I need to make a decision and it may be, and I may even put a video out and then change my mind again. But more than likely I'm gonna be buying triple threat, and we're going to be putting some of that here in the front lawn. Maybe not all 25 pounds of it, but with these glyphosated area, it needs to be reseeded. With these spots over here, we got some spots you guys know over here, and then the bank, we've lost some against the road. We've talked about we're gonna put some solar green back on the bank, refill that in, but over here, we may do some solar green in these spots. Maybe I could do that, spot treat these little holes with solar green. I could do that, or I may do it with triple threat from down the road here in central North Carolina. So we'll let you know in a future video to come. But everything's looking good. It's just, if you're walking by my lawn and you're like, oh, that looks like crap, well, you got to understand what all is going on here. Now when we come over here, just to before we end the video, you know, we still got this area as well. Likely what I'll do is Jonathan Green here, just we'll rake this out. I've got a electric dethatcher. I may run it through here just to scoop up all of this dead grass here, but otherwise this section looks pretty good, as you guys can see. But we do have this area where we really torched it with the Fusilade, so we'll need to grow new grass there. I did come along the side of the neighbors here, as you can see. You can see the untreated Fusilade versus Fusilade, where you got that tingy brown, where it's really highlighted all the Bermuda and went all the way down, and also it's handled some of the crabgrass, as you can see. But everywhere where we've not messed with Fusilade in the lawn is looking, again, we're looking great, guys. And we've got 90s going on, but again, we got about 3/4 of an inch of rain the other day as well, and so that's really allowed me to make the decision easy. Okay, let's cut it at 3.5 inches and roll with it, and we'll see where we are in a couple days as far as you know, needing water. We've got water restrictions where I'm at, so I'm trying to abide by those as well. But besides our Fusilade area, things are looking good. So the important thing is we've got an aeration date. We're going to have seed soon. We've talked about the fertilizer. So yeah, so we're moving along, really getting close to a fall throwdown day. So as predicted, my phone overheated and I'm out here, take two. Just what I was saying before my phone cut off is we've got a date set for our aerator. I normally will have longer videos that I'll release showing aeration day, just to help people out. It's fun. It's the one day that I'll try to film as much as I can. You can go watch when I planted my 2019 yard, 2020 yard, 2021 yard. It's all back there in my content history. If you'll search growing fescue or growing, and it'll pop up with 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021, GCI, Cool Blue, fescue, all that. And you can see their longer videos. You can see from start to finish what I do to get the lawn looking like it is. So just keep in mind, if you're using herbicides, if you're doing the weed cleanup, if you set your date like me of when you're going to aerate, you want to have that chemical stuff out of your lawn, and you don't want to be reapplying right before. I made that mistake last year. I cut it a little too close, and when I aerated and seeded it, I had these spots in my yard that didn't look too great for a longer period of time than should have been there. It eventually fixed itself, but I just want it to look the best it can, because I'm planning in mid-September, because last year we was a little late trying to do it and wasn't ready at Halloween. Wasn't ready to have that pretty manicured, awesome looking dark green lawn. I want to try to have that this year. So, but if not, it'll be fine. But thank you for tuning in today. I know it's not as exciting as a seed review or other things, but I just wanted to give you an update of where I'm at with my herbicides. We'll talk about in detail my plan, what I'm going to try to do this year. It's similar to what I tried to do last year, but we'll go into more detail here on the next video coming up soon. God bless you guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Click a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share it if you want to. Subscribe if you're not. We'll see you on Wednesday with another lawn care video. God bless.